we assessed that Iranian military personnel were on the ground in Crimea and assisted Russia in these operations.
The US, along with other Western nations, alleged that Iranian military staff had been deployed in Crimea and that Russia is using Iranian-made drones to attack Ukraine. Now, in response, the West slapped sanctions on Tehran. Are the Western nations afraid of Iran's military deal with Russia? Why is the US feeling insecure? I'm Shivan Channa, let's get to the point. Now, Western nations believe that if Iran is supplying drones to Russia, then it is violating the UN Security Council resolution that endorses the 2015 nuclear deal involving Iran. Under the resolution, Iran is under a conventional arms embargo, but that ended in October 2020. Iran till now has denied supplying drones to Russia. In diplomatic fashion, Iran asserts that it is free to do so if it wants, but insists that it hasn't sold the drones to Russia. Now, Western diplomats, on the other hand, say that the restrictions on Iran on conventional arms sales are still valid and remain valid till October 2023, which curtail the export of military systems such as drones. Iran is betting that by aiding Russia in its time of need, it will get many things in return. With Russia's support, Iran can pressure Washington to offer concessions for the revival of its 2015 nuclear deal with world powers. Now, that is one bargain the US does not want to indulge in. Iran is keen to strengthen strategic relations with Russia, as there are fears that an emerging US-backed Arab-Israeli bloc may shift the Middle East balance of power further away from Iran. US is already going through a rough patch with Saudi Arabia over Saudi's oil production cuts, which will benefit Russia. There are growing concerns for the US that Saudi Arabia has colluded with Russia and China to weaponize oil prices against America and the West. Now, with Iran and Russia getting closer, America's oil concerns will only deepen.
امریکایی‌ها تصور می‌کنن که هر کشوری رو تحریم کردن اون کشور توقف میشه.
For the West, the most impactful strategy remains finding creative ways to remind Iran and Saudi Arabia that Russia is first and foremost their competitor, leveraging how Russia is offering larger volumes of discounted crude to traditional Saudi and Iranian markets in China and Asia more widely. But giving US a black eye seems to be a larger purpose for the feuding Islamic nations, and Russia seems to be the glue that binds them. Do you feel Iran is doing anything wrong by engaging in military trade with Russia? Let us know in the comments.